trauma affects stress. But before I do, guys, if you are new here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. My name is Rhonda Niehaus. I'm a confidence and life coach, and I come to live to you daily, Monday through Friday, with some little tips and tricks on how to keep your confidence up and how to deal with stress and all of those kinds of things. But if you like this video and like to catch up on my other videos, I do have two channels. I have a YouTube and a Rumble channel. Both of those links are in the description of the video that you're watching. So grab either one of those, head over there. All my videos are there. You can catch them. They're usually only about 5 minutes long, but all my videos are there. So grab those, head on over there. And when you do, guys, get over there and like and subscribe. When you like the video, it gets it out to more people. When you subscribe, then you also get notified when I'm on. Okay. Now, if you're watching me on TikTok, go ahead and smash my face and give me a follow, then you'll get to see all my videos. So, how does trauma affect stress? So, when you have stress wrapped around some trauma that you had, it really can affect the amount of stress that you feel. Like your body goes into overdrive. So remember the other day when I was talking, I said your brain is like a Rolodex. So when it gets into a situation or like a stressful situation, it files through its Rolodex and it says, when did I feel this before? When did this happen and how did I handle it? So your brain kind of zips through the stress, okay? And like how do I handle this? How do I relieve the stress? How do I, so it buzzes through your Rolodex to find a situation that was similar to what you are feeling now, right? So when it does that, it'll find something that's pretty similar. And then it's like, okay, we got this. Okay, so we feel like this. But the thing is, guys, if you have like some post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm gonna say all of us do to some level, it's not something that is just for the veterans or just for somebody who has had some major trauma in their life. Everybody's got some post-traumatic stress disorder, so that's not anything new. So when you do have something that you have been had some trauma with, and now you're experiencing some stress around that, it can exasperate the feeling of the stress. So it can pop up the cortisol levels way higher. Your body's just like, okay, this is a fear and flight moment. We need to fix that, and just do everything like that. Okay, and so then it'll tell your body what it needs to do, right? So when that happens, sometimes we overreact because the stress is just too high. We feel the stress way harder than what we would if it was just something small. Um, and it can be trauma around money. Maybe you were living high on the hog and then all of a sudden you lost everything. In one fell swoop, you lost everything and everything came crashing down. So it can be around money, it can be around anything, okay? So just keep that in mind. So sometimes we have to stop our Rolodex from spinning. Sometimes we have to tell ourselves physically, mentally, that this is not the same thing. It feels similar and it looks similar, but it's not the same thing. And then develop new responses around all of that. Okay. And that is the hardest part of it all. Like we have to come up with new physical, emotional, all those responses for that, for whatever you may be feeling stress about. And that is the hardest part because we literally have to retrain our brain that when we feel that kind of stress, that we just don't automatically go into the fear and flight of things, and we don't automatically just buzz right into that stuff and go right into that mode. Okay, but we all have it. We all have some sort of trauma. We all have some sort of and it can be trauma from school, it can be trauma from anything. It doesn't have to be major trauma. It doesn't have to be a bad parent or whatever. It's just trauma that we have felt, or something that kind of shook us to the core. It can be drama around death. If you lost suddenly a loved one, you could be trauma around that. So guys, when you start getting into those situations, start recognizing them, start seeing what they are, and start talking yourself out of using your Rolodex. This is a different situation. This is not the same. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to pop out of here. Before I do though, I talked about this more in my VIP Facebook group. Get on over there. That link is in the description of the video that you're watching. Also, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great